The Baltany watch company was born after the owners had been producing watches for other companies since 2010. Therefore, most of the watches in the Baltany catalog are very affordable, yet give you great specs for the price. Let's take this linen dial automatic dress watch that only costs $168 for example. Most people that have been into watches for some time know that most of the watches in this price range are very entry level, not great, don't offer much in terms of quality or good materials. Before we go into the details, the good and the bad about this watch, let's cover some of the basics. The entire watch is constructed of 316L stainless steel. The case measures in at 36mm. It's 44mm from lug to lug. The thickness comes in at 13.6mm and it has an 18mm lug width. The watch features a sapphire crystal with AR coating, a screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance, and an automatic NH38 caliber. However, one of the best features about this watch is that beautiful linen dial. I mean, for the price, the dial is executed very well. You get applied numerals and a blue seconds hand that ties the whole dial together, and in certain light, the linen pattern looks very three-dimensional and it literally gives you this vintage Rolex Datejust vibe. The case looks very much like an oyster case, and the finishing is pretty clean between the polishing and the brushing. There's no haziness on the polishing, and that's an indicator that these guys definitely QC their parts, and I'm certain their clients sell their watches at a premium. On my 6 7/8 inch wrist, that's 17.43 centimeters, the watch definitely wears very small and feels like you're not wearing a watch. That of course thanks to the fact that this watch only weighs in at 68 grams with the supplied leather strap. However, the first negative for me, and this is a personal thing, is the 18mm lug width. I personally prefer 20mm straps. They look better proportionally on my wrist, and there's a lot more strap options in the market. Also, I have a ton in my collection. The screw down solid case back is sterile, and I noticed I did scratch it very easily. I love and prefer display case back, especially when it comes to dress watches. The second negative, and this is not just an opinion, is the quality of the leather strap. In a way, I appreciate that most of the money was spent on the actual watch, but this strap feels subpar to the rest of the watch. I would recommend buying a more premium strap, and you will be all set. The movement, of course, is one of the best bang for buck movements on the market. The NH38 movement is pretty much very inexpensive to replace, and anyone can really service it. The movement has 24 joules, a power reserve of 41 hours, beats at 21,600 beats per hour, and has an accuracy of -20 plus 40 seconds per day. You can hack and you can wind it. I appreciate that Baltany paid attention to detail. The watch doesn't feature a date, and this movement doesn't either, so no ghost position here. I ultimately think the watch punches above its price point and can be a perfect everyday watch for anyone and everyone that A, doesn't really wear dress watches like me, or B, is on a budget and is looking for the best way to spend their $168. To be honest, the good definitely outweighs the bad. I mean, the fact that you get a screw down crown with 200 meters of water resistance is overkill, and I can certainly get behind that. Grand Seiko, take note. There you have it, my opinions and overview of this Baltany linen dial dress watch. I really enjoyed my time with this watch, but personally, although the watch has great specs, it's just not for me, aesthetically speaking. However, it may be the perfect watch for you. I highly recommend you guys check out their website and see if there is any other watch or this watch that may speak to you. Thank you again for all the support. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this watch. Take care, and until next time, stay humble.